So here's an interesting twist. We've been talking all week here on Your Buzz about fake news, people's reaction to fake news, whether the mainstream media are guilty of fake news or just bad reporting and bad journalism, people who make stuff up, why it gets retweeted and reposted hundreds of thousands of times. And a number of you tweeted at me and wrote to me in email about politicians saying things that are untrue and how that gets repeated by the mainstream media. Let me read two short emails on that very subject among many that we received. Annetta Forer in Eugene, Oregon. I watched your whole show this morning, good, and not once did I hear a peep about Harry Reid's 2012 claims that Mitt Romney had not paid income taxes. Seems like that was a case of false news, but hey, Senator Reid is an old guy and recently feted for his long and distinguished service, so maybe it's okay to forget his transgressions. Another email from Andy P. in Ohio. Howie, I love your show, thank you, but how can we discuss fake news without noting the Benghazi and Bosnian Clinton fake news? So here's my take. Those are all good examples. Hillary Clinton saying she became under enemy fire when she landed in Bosnia as First Lady back in the 90s. The conflicting explanations about after Benghazi about it was the fault of a video and the talking points that were misleading. And Harry Reid, it was awful what Reid did, the senator smearing Mitt Romney by claiming to have proof, which he didn't have and which turned out not to be true. Mitt Romney, at the time that he was refusing to release his income taxes as the GOP nominee, hadn't paid any federal taxes at all. So when politicians say things that are either obviously untrue or turn out to be true, yes, the media report them because what the Senate, then majority leader, says, what the First Lady of the United States says, what a Democratic presidential candidate says, and people on the other side as well, is news. And then it is our responsibility to report on that and to expose it if it's wrong, exaggerated, distorted, you name it. But when you talk about, but I just make a distinction with politicians saying things that are untrue and journalists saying things or repeating things or spreading things or publishing things or saying on the air things that are untrue. It's Harry Reid's fault, Hillary Clinton's fault, I mean, you name it. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Barack Obama said that. Turns out some of his planners didn't believe that, and of course, that turned out to be false. So you can call that fake news, but it's really fake political speech or untrue political speech or political speech designed to deceive. And again, it is the media's job to hold public figures accountable when they do that. But it's not fake news because we have some responsibility to cover what politicians say. And we can't instantly know that that's a complete lie. But we should be aggressively raising questions about what they say and being careful in what we report about what we say.